So just to clarify,
yes,
your top tip is,
yeah,
if you're looking for something,
yes,
look properly.
yes. Hey folks, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
So today I got artistic.
Artistique.
I did.
What did you do?
So I got some. We got some Pinata inks from Jacquard.
Yep.
And yes, there's a discount code. Everything like that is in the description. So
Yep.
everything I've used will be in the description.
Yep.
And the first thing I thought I would do is just because I've got a couple of different brands of alcohol inks, and I was just curious as to the difference in colour and pigmentation.
Okay.
So I ordered some Yupo paper from Amazon. Yupo paper, that's what it's called, or it might be called Yupo paper. It's either Yupo or Yupo.
Okay.
But essentially it's synthetic paper that doesn't absorb the inks. It allows you to do what I do in a minute, and it's really cool.
So does it just run off then, or?
Well, yeah, pretty much. And then it dries and it's really pretty. But I wanted to compare the inks that I had, and I thought, well, whilst I'm doing it, I might as well show you all. Show you all. I apologise to anybody who's watching from America. That was quite possibly the worst ever American accent that's ever been done by a human. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Message now. Don't ever do that again.
I don't know what came over me. But yeah. Anyway. So the first one is Pinata Sapphire Blue.
Yep.
This colour that I'm using at the moment, now that's a homemade alcohol ink. So I mixed in some just blue mica powder and some alcohol ink, and that's all that is.
Yep.
The next one is a very well-known brand.
Is that a ink or dye?
It's an alcohol ink. So all of these are alcohol-based inks.
Okay.
Yeah. And that one that's a Just Resin. That's just the sapphire blue or just the blue.
Yeah.
The next one is a Temu cheapie, because I'm sure a lot of us have Temu cheapies in our arsenal.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, might as well.
Yeah. So that's just a little bit lighter than the Just Resin one. It is, yeah.
Yes, it is. And then the last but not least is an octopus alcohol ink.
Yeah.
So they're pretty well known brands, apart from the one that I made myself and the Temu one.
Well, that's
but it's one drop of each.
That's called Nixel.
It's yeah. That's them on this paper, and as you can see, the Pinata is the most pigmented.
Yeah, and then I'd say it was the octopus.
Then it's the Just
Resin, Temu, and then Nixel own brand
is worse than Temu. Gosh, it's a sad day, isn't it? So there is all of the inks.
Yep.
With a little tester in front of them, because you know I like my little testers.
Yes.
So I did one for each colour.
Yep.
I love that aqua. That aqua was singing to me like crazy. I loved it. And the lime green I loved as well. Ironically, the green and the blue were what was making me go, ooh.
Not the purple?
No.
Wow.
No. The purple didn't do it for me.
Wow.
I know. So I'm going to do two pictures in this one.
Okay.
The first one I'm going to do, because I'm going to be very artistic, is I'm going to use the extender and the deep cleaner. Now the deep cleaner, both of them are used to dilute the alcohol inks.
Yep.
If you dilute it with the deep cleaner, it will potentially lose some of its glossiness in the finish. If you dilute it with the extender, it keeps its glossiness.
Why would you dilute it with cleaner? I thought cleaner was actually like cleaning.
That's what it says on the back of the bottle. It helps with blending and stuff. So it turns it into a bit more watercolory.
Right, okay.
So that's why. Whereas the extender just gives you more of it.
sort of dilutes it a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. So I thought I'd have a go with both. And I had to open the bottle, which took me ages. Honestly, these little silver things that they put on all the... I mean, they're great because obviously it stops it leaking, but they're a nightmare to get into sometimes.
Just jab it with a knife.
No, because I'd end up stabbing myself.
Yeah, this is true.
So what you can do for these sorts of pictures is you can spray spray of alcohol ink. Not alcohol ink, alcohol spray. Isopropyl. But I didn't, just for the purposes of this, I didn't want to. I just wanted to do it like this.
You're the artiste.
I am the artiste.
You can do what you like.
And I have to say, there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, there can be a rhyme or reason to it, but when I was doing it, let's be realistic. Let's manage expectations. There was no rhyme or reason. I just dolloped where I felt a dollop was needed. Then I grabbed my straw, and oh, wonderful! You can see my face there, and I just blew it around a little bit.
Yeah.
And I kind of really, I really enjoyed it. It was such good fun. But I got a bit fed up with straw. Yeah. So I had the most cunning idea ever.
The most cunning idea ever?
Mm-hmm.
That is quite a bold statement.
When I say ever, I had the most brilliant idea for that day. Is probably a better statement.
By you.
I got your old airbrush thingy.
Now, I saw Gertie use this and I thought, oh, that's really good. And I used it and it was okay.
Yeah.
But it didn't sing to me.
No, so you rushed off and bought a super duper airbrush and then I went, well, I'll have that then.
Yeah. And you never used it.
And I've never used it. It has literally sat in the bottom of the cupboard at the very back. So much so that I was like, where's that airbrush that I had? And I was looking for it and Kirk was ended. Why don't you just use mine? I was like, I don't want to use yours because if I broke it, oh my life.
What, the airbrush? No, for just to be clear.
Yes.
Mine is not a little thing like that. It is an air gun attached to a full-blown compressor.
Yeah, and it's really noisy and it just gets on my nerves because what happens is you put the thing down, but you don't switch off something. And then you leave the room.
That's the airbrush. No, I'm on about the actual...
No, and then you leave the room.
Yeah.
And I'll be sat there working away, minding my business. And then all of a sudden, there will be this almighty noise that comes from your desk. And there's an eek that comes from mine.
No, that's the airbrush compressor.
Well, I don't like it.
I'm on about the purses...
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I don't like it.
Yeah. This
one is bzzz, it's lovely.
Well, that one does it.
No, it doesn't. Look, I'm not using yours. One was perfectly...
I'm going to have a go at this, and I'm going to use my air compressor gun.
Of course you are. So, yeah. Anyway, I was just playing and faffing, and I had so much fun.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There was no. I mean, I give a big squirt of alcohol.
Isopropyl.
Oh, what is wrong with me? I cannot seem to get that word out of my mouth.
Isopropyl.
I can say it. I just can't say it.
I can say it, but I can't say it.
Exactly. Everybody knows what I mean. So, when I got to this point, I thought, that looks a bit like flowers.
I thought they looked very
poppy-like.
Flower. No, I don't know. A bit like pansies.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was just having fun. There was no real logic to what I was doing, or as you can see,
yeah,
none at all. And I just kept going, essentially, until I'd had enough. I probably should have stopped long before I did actually stop. But, you know, we're crafters. We just keep going and going and going. And, you know, if there's Yeah.
So was that just a normal white?
So the white that I've just put on is the Blanco Blanco.
Right. Okay.
Because it comes in the big bottle, I've filtered it into.
You've decanted it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I put it into a small needle nose. I say small. I put it into the needle nose bottle. And then when I got to this point, I thought, right, I'm quite happy with that.
Yep.
Let's leave it alone.
Yep.
Let's not fiddle anymore. Let's put it somewhere to dry. And we'll ruin it another time.
We'll ruin it later.
Yeah. And then I had this super bright idea.
Wow, you were just full of ideas.
Honestly, I was, once I went into a full-on artistic mode. I really did. I was there.
The creative juices were flowing.
There was something flowing. I don't know if it was creative, but it was flowing.
Okay.
And it was
just juices.
That does not sound good.
I said creative juices.
I know, but I know. Then look, we're not. You can take that bit out, okay?
No.
So what I did then is I thought I'm going to try a rainbow kind of thing, and the first time I started it, I got the colour of the rainbow wrong because I went red, yellow, orange, and it's red, orange, yellow. But that's my own fault because I didn't say Richard of York gave battle in vain as I was doing it, which would be fine, but I even had them in order at the top and still managed to not do it right. But I wanted to do, like you see people do acrylic paints and they do the blowout thing where it goes out up here and down there and it's really cool.
Yep.
I wanted to kind of not do that because let's be honest, I'm never doing that.
That's the same sort of thing that I tried with when I did resin and I did on that painting.
Yeah.
I sold that as well.
We did sell it.
Somebody saw that and thought, I want that.
They did, and they were like, I want that. And we were like, yeah, have it. I tell you, I couldn't get it into our hands fast enough because I wasn't a big fan of it. But no, it was actually really pretty-ish. But
wow.
But no, I quite liked that. I thought, I quite like it.
Yeah.
And I should have left it. But, you just keep going. And going and going. No, I thought there was just a little bit too much white space in one or two of the bits. So I just spread out the purple a little bit more. And then I thought, that's probably enough. And I really liked it.
Mm.
I really did. I was like, that's so artistic. I liked it so much. I shouted at the top of my voice to you because you were downstairs. Yeah. I went, oh, I've done a thing.
And she made me rush upstairs to show me that.
I did. And you were quite impressed, weren't you?
Quite.
You were impressed.
Yes, I was. No, I thought it looked really cool.
What's this?
So this is where you test the cleaner.
I remember now.
Wow, I'm actually telling you what you did.
I know, but I've done another 2 videos since then.
I know.
Well then, leave me alone. Don't be mean.
Well, let's talk the viewer through what you are doing.
I popped on. So I've got another little bit of this Yupo paper. So it's actually I've got an A4 pad and I cut it into a couple of squares.
Yeah.
Because I think I got the pad from Amazon, and I think the pad was like £13 for 30 pieces of A4, which I'm tight because I think that's quite a lot of money for paper.
Yeah.
But it is synthetic paper, so that's why you're paying the extra.
Yeah.
But I thought I'm not wasting it. Now the cleaner, I wanted to see how well the cleaner would clean it off. Yupo paper, synthetic paper.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it synthetic paper now. And the straightforward alcohol, isopropyl alcohol doesn't do it because that's what I've tried in the...
Well, you tried that on the first bit, on the first one.
Yeah, and you can see that the second one is a lot cleaner. It's not
but
as...
you did use... So when I was editing this, I did think that you gave the first one a good spray with isopropyl. Give it a clean.
The first one I did was the baby wipe over there.
Yeah, no, on the first one on the right.
Yeah.
And then the second one, you used the cleaner.
Yes.
But you used quite a lot, and you applied quite a fair few
So what you're
drops
saying
after.
is you don't think I was fair in my test?
No.
Okay, I'll take that. And what I will say is, everybody watching this right now, ignore this from here on in, and we will repeat this test.
The effect is still the same. You can still cover it up. You don't see it.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can definitively say that
the
cleaner was better.
Okay, that's
because...
fine. What we will do is we will do a measured comparison.
Measure
That's
it.
fine. We can do next time I do something with inks. We will definitely do that. So everybody, ignore that previous bit.
Okay.
We don't want to give out duff information.
No, they both worked, as you saw there. That they covered
do,
it up.
but you're right. If it's not a fair enough, if it's not a right comparison, then it's not a right comparison. So this is where, well, I don't really know. Okay, so I thought I need to do something with these bits of paper because I can't just leave them like that. So I got a bit of I don't know what it's called. The white thick board. Is it mounting board?
Oh, the card.
Yeah.
So it's got a card. It's got a piece of card. Then it's got some like spongy stuff in the
foam
middle.
Stuff.
And
I'm
then
sure
another
it's called
piece
mount
of card.
board.
Something like that.
But I've got a massive sheet that I bought for next to nothing at Hobbycraft because it had a damaged corner, and I was like, well, I'll have that.
That's
then.
right. Yeah, it was almost
the
like
tiniest corner, and I was like, I'll have that. Thank you.
Yeah, it was like a third of the price.
Yeah. So I thought I'm just gonna have that. So I kept that. I mounted the red picture onto that.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to put this one in. I wanted to put them both in resin. And if you just add resin, it's going to reactivate the inks.
So it'll run.
So they'll run, and I'll lose the pretty pattern that I've made.
Okay.
So what I thought was I'll use the varnish that they sent.
Could you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on a little round one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then do like a coaster with just clear resin.
Yes.
And then put that on top and let it like drip down like a peat tree.
Now, do you know what?
What?
I don't know, but that sounds like a project for you.
Okay. Because I thought if it runs, what sort of effect would you get if you had that if you did a pattern and then just placed it on there and let it draw it?
Well, you can do that.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
For you, doesn't it? Now, you may have noticed that to varnish these, I use the world's smallest paintbrush.
Yes.
Because that's all the paintbrushes I'm allowed to use.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to use big ones.
You can use big ones.
Just not yours.
No, you can use my other ones.
No, because they were all rock hard. I don't want them.
No, the ones with the 3-foot brush.
Yeah, and then I poke myself in the eye every time I blimmin' move it. No, thank you. Still recovering from the last time. Anyway.
Drama.
So I got this. So this mould is supposed to be part of a sign. Yeah, there's a bit that goes. It's part of a 3-piece set. There's a bit that goes above it and a bit that goes below it. And I thought, I'm just going to use this one. Just use this bit.
Fair enough.
So I put in a tiny bit of clear with a tiny bit of sparkle, because I need my sparkle.
Need some sparkle in it because there was no sparkle in the last one, and we had comments.
I know.
We had comments going, no sparkle.
I know. I need to have sparkle. I need my sparkle. So I did that, and then once it was dry, I put some masking tape on because that piece of paper doesn't quite fit the mould. Now, with hindsight, which is always a wonderful thing,
yeah,
I would have done a much better job of putting a frame kind of thing into this mould, but I didn't, and this is what we got. What are you laughing at?
Fair enough.
What are you laughing at?
I could have done a better job, but I didn't.
Well, I could sit here and, make up all sorts of blah, blah, blahs, but
No.
let's be honest, I could have done a better job, but I didn't. This is where we're at. If I've inspired you, do a better job.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
And remember, I am not an artist. I'm an artiste.
An artiste.
I'm an artiste.
I'm an artiste.
So once I've put once I've done the micering, I then pour some silver coloured resin onto the back, and then I let that set. And then I was quite impatient. And if you know me,
like you.
I know, but I'm very rarely impatient to demold. I'll leave things for days before I demold it. But one, Kirk was naggy Nagason, and two, I genuinely wanted to know
what it looked like.
No,
I think that's cool.
I was quite pleased, but I do think I could have done a better job on the frame, and it might be one of those things that I revisit and make better.
I saw you doing this, and I would actually quite like to have a go. I think that'd be quite cool.
Well, you can, but for the purposes of now, this is all about me.
Okay. Well, as it's all about you, what are you doing now?
So, no, I think you should have a go. Honestly, it was such good fun. Such good fun. Now, for this one, the one that I've put onto the mounting board. Now, I've never used this stuff before. This is artistic paste.
Yeah.
And what I wanted was a very 3D textured sort of surround on it, like a frame.
So like a geode type?
No, not like a geode. Just textured.
Okay.
That's all I got. It's really difficult to explain what kind of thing I wanted. But I added some green ink, and I don't think I added anywhere near enough. It came out really pale. I wanted it to be a much deeper,
That
richer...
looks more like a minty blue, like a fresh mint, like a really...
Yeah, but I was worried. I don't know. I just thought I'd never used the stuff before, so I think I was overly cautious. I think I was a bit frightened of it because I'd never done it before.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Not only had I never done it before, I was doing it for a video where people are going to watch and go, what is she doing? And there's going to be judgment. There's going to be comments. And I'm going to sit in a corner and cry.
What's wrong with
sitting in a corner and crying? Because someone's, there might be nasty comments. They might be like, leave YouTube immediately. Do not press go. Do not press go. Go straight out of YouTube. I don't know. I think I was a bit frightened of the stuff.
Yep.
And I definitely want to have a play with it again.
Yep.
Because I think it's got some really good potential.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the one thing that you've not as yet abominized.
What, that stuff?
It's because it was well hidden in the back of the cupboard.
But now I know it exists.
No, you don't.
No, it's there.
No, it's not.
I can see it.
No, you can't. And ironically, it's turned out to be the very same colour as
as
the silicone mat. Wow. Who knew? Yes, as you can see from my desk, this is the first bit was before Resiner's mat. The second bit was after Resiner's mat.
Yep.
Incidentally, is this going out before or after the Resiner's mat?
After.
Okay, that's fine then. So
the Resiner's mat was Monday.
Yes.
Today's Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. Which is
but it's
this
not.
video.
It's Friday. Today's Friday.
For the purposes of this video.
Oh, I see.
It is Wednesday.
Right. Okay, moving on. So, ages ago, I bought some of that gold foil. It's not actual gold, but leaf stuff from Temu, and I got this massive pack. And like when you get things and you put them somewhere and then you just don't know where you've put them.
Like googly eyes or...
Yeah. This was one of those things. And because the surround was a bit dull, I thought I'm going to sparkle it up.
Okay.
And I thought maybe that gold leaf stuff would be, the right thing to do.
It's a lot of faff.
And I hunted and hunted and hunted. Kirk was no help. I eventually found it. It was underneath where I originally thought it was. I did not look properly. So
You had a man look.
I did. Little note to everybody: always look properly. Top tip.
Wow,
I know.
that is up there with top tips.
I know.
There's top tips, and then there's
That's on another level, isn't it?
That is
that.
Yeah.
So I feel that top tip, right? Anyone who judges me for my dodgy surround and paste and whatnot, anyone that's judgy, I reckon that top tip is going to eradicate that. They're going to be like, oh, but she's given me that tip.
So just to clarify,
Yes.
your top tip is,
Yeah.
if you're looking for something,
Yes.
look properly.
Yes.
Got it.
Do you not think that that's a good tip?
That is. I mean,
You can't even speak.
My
it's that
mind
good.
is blown.
Yeah. I know. That's how good it is. Now, I tell you something. I've never used this stuff before, but I've seen it done loads of times. And you put it on, and then you get a brush and you.
It's like burnish it off.
Yeah.
Or...
Do you know how much fun I had burnishing this stuff off? I mean, I don't think it looks particularly great when it's done, but I had such a good time just doing that.
I know. This was actually about 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. It filled my phone up. I was doing it for ages. It was just such fun. So, yeah. That's basically what I did for the frame.
Yeah.
And then I just poured some resin on the top, and then I let that set.
A bit of a top coat.
Bit of a top coat.
Was that clear, or did it have some sparkle in it?
Of course it had a bit of sparkle in it. What are you, crazy? You madman. Of course I put some sparkle in it.
I'm still reeling from the top tip, to be honest.
It's blown your mind, hasn't it?
I tell you, I'm going to have to write that down.
If you want, I can make you a sign.
Would you?
I will.
Yeah.
I'm making you a sign now. There's going to be a sign along with the "Don't touch anything in this on this shelf" sign.
Well, there's already that one that says no, not for monkeys.
It doesn't say "not for monkeys." It says "Kirk, do not touch."
Yeah, the top shelf of the mould cupboard.
The whole top shelf of the mould cupboard is not for you.
No, I know.
Yeah. So there we have it.
Yeah.
So if you're still with us at this point, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You are the bristles in my brush.
Wow.
If you're still with us at this point and you think you would like our creative sort of chaos, please do hit that like button.
And while you're down there, don't forget to give the subscribe a little tickle.
And if you already have, or you're one of our members, or you've watched one of our videos from start to finish, liked, commented, sent us a super thanks, or anything, thank you so much.
Thank you
We
very
love
much.
you. We love you. And that's, when I say that, I say it as a very artistic.
It's an
Love you.
artistique.
Artistic, because this was an artistic one.
It was.
To be fair, I feel that the bottom two pictures, I feel very artistic. Yeah?
Yeah.
The top two, not so much.
No, I think you did really well there. I think they look really cool.
No, I think, yeah, if nothing else, I had so much fun creating these. And yeah, I use Pinata inks, and I think that they are fantastic. But just have a go. Just squirt your inks out and spread them around.
Just squirt it out and spread it.
And on that note, we will hopefully see you in the next one, which will be Saturday. It's a special one on Saturday.
Yeah.
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 So hopefully see you then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye for now.